So Robbie Ray finds a home immediately now after we saw the other starting pitchers come off the board. Scherzer to the Mets. We saw Gosman to the Toronto Blue Jays filling in for Ray's spot, and now Ray goes to the Seattle Mariners. So the Mariners last season had a pretty solid season in the AL West, only a game or two out from making the playoffs. American League Cy Young winner Robbie Ray to a 5-year, $115 million deal, so not a bad deal here for the Seattle Mariners, in my opinion. Robbie Ray, he got a big contract still at $24 million a year, but still, I think it's a pretty affordable deal here, considering what Max Scherzer got and Gosman only getting $5 million less than when Robbie Ray, I think, is better than Kevin Gosman, in my opinion. So last season with Toronto for the Cy Young winner, 13 wins, 7 losses, 248 strikeouts, 2.84 ERA, and a 1.04 whip and 23 quality starts. So what a season it was, no doubt about it. I know he had a monster offense backing him over there in Toronto with all those big hitters, obviously. Vlad Jr., Toscar Hernandez, George Springer when he was healthy, Biggio and Bichette. But right here, Robbie Ray gets the big contract. He goes to a good pitcher's ballpark in Seattle. And in my opinion, this AL West isn't that good. So I think Robbie Ray once again could have a great season. We know he's a legit strikeout pitcher. Ever since his Arizona Diamondback days, he's almost had a strikeout and a half per inning. And right here in Seattle, the only thing I think is the ERA, I don't think it's going to be under 3 this season. And I think his win-to-loss record isn't going to be like it was last year. I could see Ray going 12-10 with like a mid-3 ERA next season. And as far as fantasy baseball goes, he's still going to be a number 1 or 2 starter, depending where you're going to get him in fantasy drafts. But I think Robbie Ray will go anywhere from 3rd to the 4th round here. And it's a good pitcher's ballpark over there in Safeco Field in Seattle. And like I mentioned, the weak division. So Robbie Ray cashes in with a big contract after winning the Cy Young Award last season. And we'll see what kind of fantasy impact and what he could do for the Seattle Mariners in 2022.